Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. And as you can see by the price action right here, folks, we're in pre-market right now. So no options trading as of yet, but I'm going to go over what I'll be looking for today. And obviously this video is not going to come out until after the market. So let's see, based on what I'm looking for, let's see kind of how we do throughout the day. And again, it's 8:42 Eastern time right now, 7:42 where I am. So yeah, let's take a look. So I'm sitting on a pre-market high, 571.41, and again, this could change in the next 45 or 50 minutes. We do have a yellow folder event and an orange folder event coming up at 9 o'clock. We have the S&P Case-Shiller Composite 20-year HPI year over year. And then Michelle Bowman is speaking this morning. And then we have the HPI month over month. And again, those are coming out at 9 o'clock this morning. An orange folder event again at 9 o'clock with the S&P Case-Shiller Composite 20-year. So those things are coming out this morning. Now, as far as other catalysts we have going on today at 10 o'clock, we have the Consumer Board Consumer Confidence. That's coming out. That's a red folder event that's coming out at 10 o'clock. Other than that, we got Richmond Manufacturing, but other than that, we really don't have anything. So yeah, and again, at 10 o'clock, it could move the market. Again, that's a consumer confidence thing. Sometimes that moves the market. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't think the Case-Shiller is, or the conference board is quite as strong as the University of Michigan, but we don't know. Now, let's go ahead and again look at pre-market. Pre-market highs 571.41, pre-market low 569.09. So right now we're looking at about $2.32 worth of pre-market movement. So really not too bad. Early pre-market, we're running up high. Then we had this little rundown again down to that pre-market low. It's a little bit disjointed. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it is as disjointed as it was yesterday in pre-market. Yesterday pre-market was just ugly. Now, from a volume standpoint, you can see the volume over here. Isn't really that strong in pre-market. But again, obviously we never know what's going to happen, but I'm just not seeing anything that looks real strong over here. Now, if we look at it from a 5-minute standpoint, this is what we've got. This is all the volume from yesterday and today. So we've got this really lack of volume above this where we were yesterday, 570.34, the high of yesterday, right around there. And then the low of yesterday right in here or so. But again, we're taking into account pre-market from yesterday. And again, you can see the POC from yesterday and today is sitting at about 569.49. Now, if we start breaching areas to the upside, this is what I'm looking at to the upside. Again, I use 30-minute double tops and double bottoms to establish my supply zones up top and my demand zones down below. So if we make a move in pre-market to the top or to the upside, I'm looking at 572.50. Again, you can see this very, very clear 30-minute double top. This is a supply zone, and again, that's an all-time high up here at 573.89 is 579.90 or 5.73. Oh, it's early, folks. Yeah, so if we hit this level up here, I would expect, again, based on just technical analysis, based on where we rejected last time, they're still protecting shorts at this level, I would imagine. And so if we hit this level, I'd be looking to take a short at this level. Now, if we go to the downside, I would expect some support from yesterday, right around 568.64 again. Now, yesterday was a really, really bad day from a price action standpoint. And again, this is the 30-minute. You can see how just not good it was. Now, if we start making some lower lows, I would kind of expect to take out this 566.60 down here. And again, regular trading hours. Now, after hours, you've got a couple other levels. But again, 566.80 down here. So those are the things that I will be looking at today, folks. Now, one other thing. Let's look at this volume profile in the 30-minute. Kind of see what we have from a volume standpoint. Where the volume has been obviously the heaviest is down below. So we're at the 561.80-ish, right down here. So there's not a whole lot that is supporting this down here. And again, we can look at all the heavier volume that's down below, interspersed with some thin volume areas. Now, if we look at this from a 4-hour standpoint, again, you can see kind of the same thing. It agrees with that analysis. Let's see how close it is. So we're 44.59, a little bit different between the 30-minute and the 4-hour. But again, folks, just remember this: the higher the time frame, the stronger the level. So whether it's a 1 hour, 4 hours, whatever. Now, generally, we like to use that 30-minute because the market likes to work in 30-minute increments. So again, so this is at 61. The 4 hours way down here at 44. So there's quite a disparity. But again, 30-minute tells a really, really good story. And again, don't forget to watch that 5-minute, folks. The 5 don't lie. That is one of our favorite time frames right there, folks. So there it is. So again, folks, these are the things that I will be looking for today. Again, pre-market is a little bit disjointed, not nearly as disjointed as it was yesterday. Let's kind of hope for a little bit better price action today. And remember, folks, if you commit to yourself to taking 920 plays only out of major levels, so demand zones down low, supply zones up top, or even pre-market low or pre-market high, you will be better as a trader. Your results will be better. You'll take fewer trades. The trades that you do take will be much, much higher quality trades. So again, folks, those are the things that I'll be looking for throughout the day. I'll be back later on and do a recap. Probably later. I mean, obviously later in the day. I'm not going to do anything early in the day. But I hope everybody has a great morning. And again, we're going to do this again just a little bit later. So until then, we'll see you in the markets. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Paul, again, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. We are still trading this afternoon. I mean, you watched the first part of that video, basically what we were looking for during the trading day, and now we are trading. And again, folks, whenever I look over this way, it's because we've got live trading going on, and I'm looking at specific levels. And again, that level is going to be 570.61, a breach of 570.61 to the upside, and I will just bring that into frame right now. So 570.61, again, a breach 570.61 to the upside, came off the downside, and it should push. But again, having a hard time pushing up there. So anybody that's still in those calls needs to be very, very aware of what's happening. And what's happening right now is we're not pushing through it, at least right now. And again, if we look at the 5 minutes, here, let me look at the 5 minute over on the other chart. There's 5 minute, folks. So again, got stopped out right at that level. But again, folks, let's start at the beginning of the day and then take us to where we are right now. So right out of the gate, folks, right as we were, again, every line that I have on my chart, and I don't like to have a whole lot of lines, folks, just a few. This is every line on my chart was there at the beginning of the day, with the exception of this line right here at 570.61. It's a level that I just called out here a second ago. This was a 5 minute quad bottom. Again, I'm going to show you that level right in here. All that really, really good support. It's turning into resistance now, 570.61. So other than that, every single line was on the chart, folks. So let's get this thing going. Let's get it going. We had a double cross coming into open this morning. Double cross on the 929 candle, followed by a confirmation candle right here, a first candle right out of the day. Now, the first candle out of the day, we had just a little bit less than 700,000 shares traded, which for a Wednesday is a really, really nice size candle right out of the gate. So, but you can see what it did. We just kind of languished after that close. I did not take a trade in here, only because I was looking for a major level, folks. I was looking for a major level. That did not happen, so I did not trade this. Just kind of angled or just kind of ambled around, didn't do a whole lot, pushed down just a little bit. And then at 10 o'clock this morning, we had consumer confidence. So you can see this candle right here. This is the Conference Board Consumer Confidence, folks. Not as strong, generally speaking, as the University of Michigan consumer confidence, but it came in worse than expected. So we had a really, really nice push to the downside. And again, I wasn't in the trade. Been a nice one to be in, but I wasn't in that trade. Had a little test of this area, came down. Again, this is a nice 30-minute demand zone, 568.64, a nice 30-minute demand zone that we established yesterday. I say it's a nice zone, but again, yesterday was so disjointed. Again, let's look at that 30 minutes. So we got that 30 minute over here at that level. So 568.64. And then again, we had those wicks that pushed down a little bit further, or wicks, tails on bottom, wicks on top, tails on bottom. But again, was not in this. So I said, you know what, if we get another cross to the downside, I will absolutely play it. So I jumped it a little bit, was in on the close of the 1019. A couple minutes later, it bottomed out. It was a really, really nice play back to the downside. Um, and then it just shot up. I mean, we had, let me see, we got 68.11 through 50. We had a 40-cent, 45-cent candle. Did not get this close. Had we closed above that 568, 64, I would have absolutely taken the trade off the table. But fortunately, we pushed that back down, and then a few minutes later was able to close out this trade. And again, the reason I didn't close out this trade right in here, folks, was because, hey, guess what? That's where I was looking for calls in here. And by the time I closed this out, and I kind of took, just a few minutes to kind of, do my regular paperwork that I do. At the end of each trade, the trade was already happening, so it was a little bit too late for me to get into that trade back to the upside. But again, we can look at it from a 30-minute standpoint. We made this nice demand zone, so we'll be able to use that tomorrow. So 568, remember that level, folks, 568, 27-ish, somewhere right around in here. Again, we should be able to use that as a demand zone tomorrow, unless we get a big push at the end of the day to the downside that takes this level out. So again, we'll probably use that as a demand zone. Now, not being one that wants to miss the entire move, again, I missed this first move back to the upside, so I was able to take this next play back to the upside. I caught it on the fresh cross. We got a fresh cross, and I say fresh cross. It was basically a kiss off the 20 back to the upside and above the POC. Because again, you can see the POC sitting right there, and it's been there for the vast majority of the day, right around 570.02 or so. So again, 9 cross to 20 to the upside. And again, I had this support right here. I didn't have anything else right here, no pivot points or anything like that turned on. Was in this trade, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes, something like that. We got a pretty good strong push to the upside. And at that point, I said there was a shelf below at 56. So where's the shelf down here at 56? I said, if we get a pullback, and again, I closed it right in here. I said, if we get a pullback, we're coming back to 56. And sure enough, it came right back to that 56. I called it an anvil at the time. You can see it really, really closely right here at this level. Again, 570.56 ran down. And at that point, I said, you know what? It's been a pretty good day at that point. Really weren't pushing up. I didn't really like these candles. And again, you can see that the price action. And again, folks, we're looking at this right now, still trying to push up above that 570.61. Again, see if we can push through it. So if you're still in those calls, folks, we need to push through that 570.61. Again, it's a 5-minute quad bottom that we made earlier today, but we're going to consider that a major level. At least 570.56 right here, folks. We're right below that, so that old support is becoming new resistance right now. Now, no other trades. Again, we are about 9 minutes away right now from power hour, so we've got about an hour and 9 minutes to go in the trading day. Don't know what's going to happen a bit. Again, trying to get through that 570.61. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I have no earthly idea. But as you can see, this price action right in here, it just got ugly, nasty. I mean, we had just small moves to the upside, small moves to the downside. Let me show you the 30-minute sticks. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 30-minute sticks in a row, folks, we essentially had 43 through 80 cents, maybe including the wick on the top and the tail on the bottom. That's not much, folks, over a 2-hour period, particularly when it's as disjointed as it is through this 2-hour period. Again, folks, see if we can take out that 570.61. Again, we're live trading right now, folks. And again, if we get a close, a good strong close over 56, I think we can push it up, get a close over that 61. And I've got us going up to this next little node here at about 570.82. See if we can push up there through a couple little nodes up to 570.82. And again, we got to get a close over that 61 first, obviously, to make that happen. But again, it gets a little bit thin up above this anvil, if you will. So depending on where you got into those calls, folks, manage your trade wisely. This time of the day, Theta can just kick you right in the gizzard, folks. We don't like to be kicked in the gizzard. Plays tend to move against you much more quickly than they move in your favor, particularly this time of the day. You get a move up and then a quick move down, and your position is pretty much destroyed. So late day scalps, unless you catch a really, 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 well, even if you catch a quick runner, folks. Late day scalps, unless you're playing expirations other than today. If you're playing tomorrow expirations or later on in the week, then you've got a little bit of time. Time is absolutely on your side. But that's how she's playing out right now, folks. Still trying to take out that 570.61. We had a fresh cross here just a few minutes ago. And again, trying to take out 71 on our quest to take out the pre-market high. Maybe we can do it. I have no earthly idea what's going to happen the rest of the day. It looks like we kind of got a little inverse head and shoulders set up with a shoulder line right over here, folks. And we got this inverted head down here and a shoulder line. Again, 570.61. Don't know if it's going to play out. We need a good strong play or strong move over this 570.56. Let's see if she can push up. Again, let's look at that 5 minute. 5 minute looks like this. Trying to get a double cross to the upside on that 5 minute stick right now, folks. Again, there's what your 5 minute looks like. So you can see that what we had earlier today was nice movement to the downside, nice movement to the upside. And then these 5 minute sticks just became not the best looking 5 minute sticks in the world, folks. But we trade what's in front of us, not what we wish was in front of us. But just kind of, I hate to say this, but it is what it is. Again, we had nice price action earlier, but right now, not so much, and that's okay. Maybe we're setting up for some things later on in the week. But again, folks, that's how she has played out so far today. That's how she's playing out right now. So if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day and sometimes on the weekends. Weekends tend to be more about the strategy and trading psychology. So again, like, share, comment, and share with your friends, neighbors, trading community, all that kind of good stuff. Again, folks, right up that 570.61 on that play right there, 570.61. Now, if you are interested in live daily trading, again, folks, because we have live daily trading going on right now. So the levels that I'm calling out are for the benefit of the group. They know what's going on. They have my shared chart. They're seeing exactly what I'm seeing on this screen right here. Now, I've got it on my other chart or my other screen over there, but they're seeing exactly what you are seeing right now. We talk about every single one of these setups. We talk about the principles of the 920 on every single setup. Now, sometimes it gets a little bit monotonous, particularly if we're not making a whole lot of moves. But again, we talk about these trades. We talk about every one of these setups all day long. So again, if you're interested in live daily trading, head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. Folks, we are so confident that you're going to get a tremendous amount of value out of this. We're going to give you that first week for free. First week for free. First week for free. What do you have to lose? That's the question. Ask yourself this question. By joining for your free week, what do you have to lose? Nothing. A little bit of your time? Yeah, big deal. If it works for you, wonderful. And it works for most people, folks. And if it doesn't work for you, hey, you've just invested a little bit of your time and maybe met some cool people along the way. But anyway, folks, again, that is called Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. And again, we're keep getting stopped at that 570.61, folks, 570.61. Now, if you are interested in the 920 strategy, again, it's a crossover strategy. If you're interested in the 920 strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there for the entire world to see. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a super secret strategy that, guess what? It's not new. I've got my own little spin on it, but it's not new. It's been around for as long as moving averages have been around. But again, head on over to 920trading.com, and while you are there, please sign up for the free weekly newsletter. I'm not going to ask you to buy anything. Free weekly newsletter. It comes out every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So again, go check it out, 920trading.com. And again, folks, we're still having a hard time pushing through that 570.61. Now, again, folks, I would just like to thank each and every one of you for spending a little bit of your most precious commodity, some of your time with us this afternoon. I greatly appreciate that. I sincerely do. I appreciate that very much. We're going to do it again tomorrow, folks. What do we have as far as catalysts tomorrow? Kind of see what we got going on. So that's today. Tomorrow, we really don't have anything. Yeah, we've got new home sales. It's an orange folder event. Yeah, it's probably going to be down. Consumer confidence today was down. Home sales are probably going to be down. That's my guess. I have no earthly idea. I don't know. I have no earthly idea. But again, folks, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us. We greatly appreciate it. Again, we're going to do it again tomorrow. So I hope everybody had a good day today. But you know what? Above all else, I hope everybody followed their plan today, folks. I mean, the beauty is in the trading plan. It's all about the plan, folks. Just follow your plan. Execute your plan, folks. Now, the newsletter this week, folks, it's going to be on, I'll just give you a little tidbit. It is going to be on, let me see, trust versus faith. Trust versus faith. That's going to be the newsletter this week, folks. But again, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. We hope you have a great day. We're going to do it again tomorrow. But until then, folks, we will see you in the markets.